Everyone, happy Friday. It is Friday the 13th and also Valentine's Day weekend, if you couldn't tell right here. Well, we are dry right now. We've seen temperatures increase today and a little bit of a break is going on with the clouds, so we're seeing a little bit of sunshine outside as well. But evening rain is on the way and these showers are set to last through a good portion of our weekend. On our Windows and More Tower Cam, it is looking extra nice right now, so enjoy it while you can. Get your grocery shopping down right now because, we have rain chances on the way, and it is Valentine's Day weekend, so plan accordingly. You're definitely going to want to keep that umbrella in your car or at least on deck for this weekend. Temperatures already increasing into the 70s for some of us, or near that at least. Grove 70 degrees right now, Joplin 66, and then to our north 63 in Stockton. Fremont First Alert Doppler, not seeing too much on our radar right now, but that is going to change as moisture starts to settle in. We're going to see a warm front make its way to the region as an upper level low is moving in from the southwest. As that system gets closer to the four states, you can see that warm front right there. That'll bring in some warm air advection, keeping us on the warmer side. Surprisingly, we're still going to be above average, even with the rain that's going to come in, some of those widespread showers. It is anticipated to bring some excessive rain in some cases, so you do want to be mindful of that if you're going to be traveling this weekend across the four states. Upper level low going to continue to push closer to the area. As it circulates past, it's going to carry more of that activity out of the area going into Sunday more so. We will still see some on and off periods of this precipitation going into Saturday evening as well. Then by Sunday morning, a little bit of a break as the system shifts off to our east. But as far as the rain chances go, or how much rain we could see across the four states, some areas might see about 3/4 of an inch, while other areas might see over 2 inches of rain. It's going to depend on how far the system really pushes. If it pushes further south, we might see some of our areas see more of that, or to the north as well. We'll be seeing some of us see over an inch of rain, but again, these are all estimates. This could change, so just be prepared to see a bit more of that precipitation, at least a marginal risk for us this evening when it does come to, I'd say, our rainfall outlook, and then tomorrow as well. If you're going to be traveling to the southeast tomorrow, be aware they have a slight risk to see excessive rain, so there will be some periods where that rain is a bit more heavy. But our temperatures expected to remain above that seasonal average going to the next several days. We'll see near the mid-70s by next week, so we're not going to drop down when it comes to those temperatures, but we are expected to see more winds increase. Next week is expected to be quite windy for us, so even though we'll be picking up in temperatures, those winds will be increasing as well. Highs for today, still some 70s on the board, and then upper 60s, around 69 in Joplin, 70 in Miami, also 72 in Grove. But then dropping into tonight, those lows are going to get into the 40s and 50s, so we'll be mild outside, and we'll see that rain come in. Now here's a look at your KSN forecast from your local weather authority. High today. It is Friday the 13th, Valentine's Day weekend as well, and we have some rain chances on the way. That might put a couple dampers on your plans, so let's check out this forecast. Our Windows and More Tower Cam, we're starting to see some of that cloud cover shift in. Not too much sunshine for us today as we're awaiting some of those showers, but we're looking at some 30s and 40s on the board. Around 39 for us in Joplin, 38 right there. The temperatures like to kind of switch out a little bit, but then also tracking to our south some 40s. So you're going to want that jacket this morning as we are going to pick up today, yes, but it's going to take a little bit of time. Dry conditions are persisting as of right now, but that moisture is going to start to build in as an upper level low starts to transverse into the four states coming in from the south. As it does, it is going to drag in some showers to the four states, and we'll see a warm front ahead of this system as well. That is going to emphasize the moisture for us amongst the region and also bring in the chances for these showers. Now, most of us will see about 3/4 of an inch to an inch of accumulated rain, but there could be some pockets that bring in some localized amounts closer to about 2 to 2.5 inches of rain, so we could see some periods of some heavier rain. Now, a lot of this is going to come in during the overnight hours of this evening, but it is set to start for tonight. And then as we transverse into our weekend, looking at this right here, we'll just see periods of this rain push through. Then it should be out of the area as we get into Sunday afternoon, I should say, but by the morning, things should start to die down a bit. Our temperatures aren't dying down one bit at all. Look at this right here. Shifting from the 50s and 60s this weekend into the 60s and 70s. We could possibly all the way to the mid-70s by our midweek mark. Definitely not going to be a winter-like forecast for us, and it has been feeling like spring over the last several days. Marginal risk for rainfall today and tonight, more so this evening, and then going into tomorrow as well. So keep that rain jacket on deck, all of your rain boots and umbrellas, all the fun stuff. Yeah, it is going to be a rainy weekend for us, and we might see a little bit of that excessive rain. If you plan on traveling off to the south as well, definitely be mindful of that because it is expected to pick up from a marginal risk to a slight risk. So they'll likely see some bursts of that heavier rain. So you do just want to track that if you're going to be on the road. Next 6 to 10 days, we are looking at more rain or possibly a little bit more rain coming than we've seen over the last several weeks. This has been below average for us. So even seeing just a little bit of that green is positive news for us because we've been dealing with drought across the 4 states. Extreme drought for some of us. Highs for today around 69 in Joplin, 70 in Miami, and then to our south, some low 70s as well. But as we start to track into this evening, those lows are going to drop into the 40s and 50s as we await some rain chances. Now, here's a look at your KSN forecast from your local weather authority. Today's high 60.